Welcome to this course on JavaScript, which is designed to take you from a beginner level to expert. In this course, we'll talk everything about JavaScript that you should know. We'll not talk about any frameworks or libraries that is built on JavaScript. It is seen that most of the people begin to learn frameworks without actually learning JavaScript. So here, in this course, we will cover everything that you will ever need to know. Well, not everything, but most of the things that you will need to know. This is going to be a little in detail, and it will help if you finish the course in learning frameworks like Angular or React. Okay, here are the topics that we are going to learn. We are assuming that you do not know programming. That means you do not know programming. So we'll go into that point on how you declare a variable and all, but then we are not going to stick there. And if you already know programming, then it is for you as well, because we are going to cover topics like the DOM, the events, AJAX, the OOPS, and we'll talk about the REST API, and we'll also talk about the arrow functions, which is much needed in when you go ahead and use frameworks. So what we are learning is the core JavaScript. You get the core fundamentals here, and we'll not talk about the jQuery, Angular, React, anything like that. We will just use core JavaScript, so that when you go ahead and use Angular or React or any frameworks, which you will do, you will have all the knowledge and expertise at that point. We are not going to stop here. We are going to do a lot of things, like we'll make some projects on it. We will do some examples through it, and you will have a complete control over the language and that you would ever need to learn the frameworks. Of course, there are points that we may not cover, but with this knowledge, you'll not ever have to look back and review it. So this gives you a solid foundation, and particularly if in 2019, if you're learning it, then I think this knowledge will be quite helpful to you for your entire career if you're learning it for the first time. But if you already know it and you want to be find the best job, then this knowledge of JavaScript will at least help you for the next 5 years. That's what I feel. So let's get started. What we will do is you'll also have to download the Visual Studio Code. So download that, and then we'll in the next video we'll talk about how do we change the preferences and the plugins that we need for it. Yeah, see you in the next video.